Welcome back to Lucky Strike Tech. So you walk out the door and see a guy in a Mercedes. You go up and say, wow, this is such a nice car. What do you do for a living? Or you bought a broom and want to ask a bunch of people if they want it or to double it and give it to the next person. Regardless of who you are, if you're making videos in public, you need to have a microphone to do it. Well, I think the microphone I'm going to show you today can fill the gap between wireless microphone that may not have the best quality and a plugged-in microphone that has a battery and you can take it on the go. And it even kind of looks like something you'd hold up to someone's mouth. Today we're looking at the ZealSound portable microphone, K08P to be specific. This microphone is meant to be on the go, with you wherever you are, in the office, in the barn with the band, or at home recording ideas, or again, running up to random strangers and asking them very personal questions. You guys gotta stop that. In the box, you get the microphone, a really nice, pretty gold, if I don't say so myself. The stand, which is pretty standard, except for that it has these two little screws that hold in the metal piece. At least it's a tripod. Oh, and it looks like we're using micro USB. Yikes. That's minus a point. And a adapter to minus USB-C. Extra rubbers, and the pop filter. And I'm guessing this is for the pop filter. And the manual. Starting to get everything together here. This is one of those rubber tension type of stands, and honestly I'm not the biggest fan. They do have a really good shock treatment to it, but they just aren't really adaptable to any other microphone if you wanted to use it. And it seems that pop filter goes on with just a washer, which is kind of annoying, and it doesn't really ever go in perfectly. It slips right into these two gold pieces that you tighten to keep it sturdy and adjust as you need. And there you have it. Not too shabby. It does the job. Let's get into some of the features of the microphone. First, it comes in really nice polished gold. You have an on and off switch, a switch for echo, and this is really just a reverb, and your volume input. At the bottom, you have 3 inputs. Headphones for listening into the bypass, aux for your input, and charging for micro USB. Now the sides of the microphone don't really work as much as the top, so therefore it catches really direct sound facing towards it. Let's start talking about some specs. So it has a 400 watt milliamp battery, an inbuilt noise reduction chip, and the stand is actually compatible with a boom arm, which is really cool. It works with PS4, PS5, PC, Chrome, MacBook, all USB-C devices, and especially your iPhone, which is a huge game changer for those people making those obnoxious videos. It advertises a charge lasting about 5 to 6 hours in constant use, but from my experience it lasted all day and was ready to go in the morning and died in the afternoon. Now let's talk about some of the features I don't like. For one, the aux cord included is way too short and doesn't really provide any distance at all, so you'll need to replace that. 2, the pop filter does its job, but it's also very obnoxious to adjust. 3, it's chargeable, meaning that the power of your iPhone can't actually charge this thing like the other ZealSound microphone they make, but it is in a better small form factor, so I'll give them that. And that's really it. We're going to get into the sound test at the end of this video, and you'll see just how good this thing actually sounds. Now, for some strengths of this. This is the perfect microphone if you are on the go. Either you're in meetings all the time on the road or hotels. I think I would take this on a business trip in a flash. Or if you're interviewing people on the street, just make sure you have a power bank with you in case it dies, or any kind of videos you're recording on the road. I think it's fantastic for that kind of work, and this is exactly what it's for. Trying to use it as a regular desk mic where it sits there all day, every day in the same spot, I don't think is ideal because you'll have to continuously charge it, and I don't think it works while it charges very well. So if you're getting it for that, don't buy. But if you need something that's portable that you're going to take with you all the time, absolutely great purchase. Okay, now how did the gaming buddy sound test go? Well, it was kind of a mixed bag. At first I was really confused. Nothing was working. Everyone said I sounded like I was underwater, sounded low quality, choppy, you name it. I thought the microphone was defective. I started panicking a little bit, but then I remembered some little trick. You go into sound control panel and the recording tab and find your microphone and change the quality bitrate from maybe let's say CD quality up to DVD quality or higher. So that's a really important feature to remember to set before you start using this thing. This is a quick sound test on the iPhone using their included aux cord, which is why I'm so close to the camera. Just a note, when you're using a mobile phone, you do have to have an aux cord that has all 3 rings on the side. Also a picture right here, just so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this will work on your PC with an aux cord that just only has 2, because if you have a splitter, that can go in the top, and I'll show you that picture right here. Either way though, through the iPhone, this is actually a pretty good sounding mic. So we're going to compare this on the PC as well and against the Fi-Fine. So I did have to re-record this microphone because I forgot to change a few settings as far as the audio quality, forgot to change the input gain because it was set to lower. So we're trying this again, get a real good live test how this thing will sound in the real world. Got lots of background noise going on right now, so if anything you notice out of the ordinary, it's really testing its background capabilities as far as noise cancellation goes. I don't think there's anything better than the Fi-Fine noise cancellation wise, but the ZealSound that I've been using, the K66, has been very good at that. So hopefully this one can live up to its name. Anyway, let me know how it sounds. Hello there, Future Lucky Strike Tech here. I forgot to test the echo. How do I sound? Alright, this is the Fi-Find. I took off all any effects, compressors, anything like that. It's just completely how it is out of the box. So this is your experience with it. Again, I'm only comparing these two just because for sound-wise it's important. But this microphone is going to sit at your desk all day and do nothing but sit there and only work when you need it. That thing you're supposed to go on the go with. So there's a big difference here as far as what the function is. So I expect some sound quality difference, but nothing really has beaten this yet. So there's one very last test I wanted to complete, and that is, can this microphone record and charge at the same time? And so I've got this plugged into a charger. It's not very long, hence the close camera, and it's recording the audio for this video. So can it be plugged in and record audio? The answer is no. It's kind of a deal breaker at sitting at your desk. If the answer is yes, then you can still take this thing on the road and, you know, charge it when it's really an emergency, and it might sound less quality, but we'll see how it goes. As always, it's been a pleasure to talk with you guys. Love making these videos for you. Not sure if you're too into the microphone subject anymore or headphones. I want to know what you guys want to see. I want to know what you see in the future. And I'm so close to 1,000 subs. It's not even funny at this point. The moment I start making money from YouTube is the moment you can expect to see some fantastic content from me in upgrading space, almost everything across the board. So please, please like and sub, and please support me as any way you can, and I'll support you and provide you great content. Thank you. Yeah, that's it.